Hello, welcome back to another Transfer Daily. Today got some more big news on the signing front. Slaven Bilic today confirmed that Branislav Ivanovic is having his medical today ahead of a move to the Albion. Might even be announced today, if not tomorrow, but it looks pretty much like it's going to happen now. I'm pleased that I can offer my insight on this one. I'm pleased I'm doing this Transfer Daily because I really want to offer my opinion on it. Because I've seen a lot of Albion fans that aren't too happy about Branislav Ivanovic, and the consistent words are, and I quote, "too old." Now, I'd have thought as an Albion fan that people would have learnt their lesson on this, given the amount of old players we've signed that were in their 30s that ended up doing a fantastic job. Gareth McCauley, Craig Dawson, Grishicki's 32, and he didn't put a foot wrong all season. Branislav Ivanovic, I think, is an absolutely fantastic signing. He just captained Zenit to the league title in Russia, and he was consistently a starter and captain in a decent Champions League side. Now, the only player in our team, apart from him, who's played Champions League football, is Kieran Gibbs. And he played very, very limited amounts of it. The experience and the CV that Branislav Ivanovic has is arguably one of the best at a Premier League standard. He played for Chelsea during their golden years. He was in the side every week when they won the Champions League. I think he's a fantastic signing. I think that I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can offer. Now, Bilic said if he does sign, he won't play Sunday. Needs training time. That's understandable. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what Branislav Ivanovic can bring to our team. He might be ready for the Chelsea game. Now, that would be interesting. His first game could be against his former suitors. Now, I'm really pleased with this signing, and he can give us something that we might be missing this season. I know that Bilic wants to implement a younger squad, but I think that having that bit of experience that we may have lost with Brunty or Barry, I think that's invaluable. And we've got some really, really good young defenders as well that could benefit from an experienced, successful player like Ivanovic. He'll be playing centre-back, but over the years for Chelsea, Zenit, he's played across the entire back four. So he could help pretty much all of our defence. And I think this is invaluable. I'm so pleased with it. So Ivanovic, welcome to the Albion. Now, other news. Firstly, out. Tulloch has joined Doncaster on loan. Good move from Marseille. Now, people were moaning a bit that we don't have enough strikers as it is, but he wouldn't have got in ahead of. Even if we don't sign another striker, which we will, then he wouldn't have got ahead of Austin and Cardew, even if those are the only strikers we had. I think it's a good move for him. And I wish him the best of luck with Darren Moore, who's still a legend, and he can develop well under him. Now, other news. Troy Deeney is in advanced talks, according to Sports Insider, or is it Football Insider? One of the two. With signing on with us. Now, I'm not sure whether it's a permanent or a loan. Pete keeps jumping between the two on that, but either way, I've stated in the past how pleased I'll be with Troy Deeney. I think it'd be a fantastic signing and the proven goal scorer that we're looking for. Grant talks are ongoing. I'm not really sure where they're going at the minute with stuff. They're a slow pace, but the thing is, with finding a proven striker especially at Premier League level, it is very, very hard, and it's not cheap. So it's going to take time, and I know it'll happen. Whether it's Grant, I think it will be Grant. But finding a striker that consistently scores, both hard and expensive, so it'll take a bit of time. But I'm positive with the Grant talks will come good. Sorry about that. Krovinovic. Now, talks are still ongoing. Only a couple of clubs are looking at signing him, which doesn't really surprise me because he's a good player. However, Krovinovic has stated his desire to come back to England and come back to the Albion. Now, I am in no doubt that Krovinovic will be a West Brom player this season. I'm not even concerned it won't happen because I'm so positive it will. And Bilic outlined him as a top priority. Said in his interview that the priority was to keep some of the players we had last season, which we have done apart from Philip. And he really wants Philip back. So I'm positive on that. And fine, and fine, I think that's it. To be honest, transfer window, in my opinion, is going very well. Need a bit more money to get the striker, but with what Luke Dowling has been provided and what he can work with, he's done absolute wonders. So hats off to him, and I really hope that the powers that be that are higher than Darren will give him the support and Bilic the support they need. Now, before the game Sunday, I'd like to give my quick thoughts. Now, I think I'm quite positive, but not for a win guaranteed, but that we'll get something out of it because Leicester have got quite a few players missing: Fuchs, Maddison, a lot of their back line, and I'm confident. The thing is, so many teams already writ us off this season. It might work to our advantage. And I think it will surprise a few teams this season. Leicester, in my opinion, was one that was arguably a perfect game to start because we didn't want a team that we could get an easy 3 points out of, in my opinion. We want a challenge, but we didn't want an automatic loss as such. Leicester is a hard game, but a good game. I think we'll give them a good match. Now, score prediction. Won't keep a clean sheet because Jamie Vardy's playing at the Hawthorns and he always scores against us at the Hawthorns. It's so annoying. On the bright side, there's no fans in the Bromley Road for him to piss off this year. I'm going to go with 1-1. I'm going to say that Pereira will get the goal for us and Jamie Vardy obviously will get the goal for them. Now, fingers crossed that we get some out of the game Sunday. Come on the Bays. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next Transfer Daily. Bye bye guys.